Case number 47. We found several pieces of media that we believe put the story into perspective. It was an anonymous tip. Someone said that this person had several videos of the victims that were found dead in various locations, but all we found was the camera, not the perpetrator. The media seems to be clues. Clues as to where these victims were, what had happened to them and where they could have gone. The following tapes are interviews with witnesses. Only one witness seemed off. Do you know the girls in the tapes?
Yes. They were students of mine. Both girls were wonderful to have in class and they were well respected amongst their peers. For someone to do this is just mind-boggling.
Where did you last see them?
I last saw them before winter break had started. They were with a friend of theirs. They'd talked about this friend before, and she seemed like a nice girl. I don't think their friend is responsible.
Do you have any idea as to who could have done this?
Honestly, no. The students I've had have been wonderful, and I can't seem to figure out who amongst my pupils would have had a disgruntled grudge against these two.
Thank you for your time. Do you know the girls in the tapes?
Yes. I was friends with one of them. I know who Avery is, the blonde-haired girl. She and I sat next to each other in econ. She was super nice.
Where did you last see them?
I saw Avery in the library yesterday, but that was the last time I saw her. She wasn't with anyone at the time.
Do you have any idea as to who could have done this?
I wish I did. It's awful what this person has done, and I hope you bring them to justice. It still hurts me to know that a friend of mine was killed, let alone her and her best friend.
Thank you for your time. Do you know the girls in the tapes?
Erica was nice, the brown-haired girl. She was a super friendly kid. I'd seen her around campus, and she was very kind to the staff. I do appreciate her kindness.
Where did you last see them?
I saw Erica in the library by herself yesterday. She wasn't with anyone that I noticed or recognized, and I've been at this school for years, so I know everyone that comes in and out.
Do you have any idea as to who could have done this?
What this person did to these girls was downright despicable, but I sadly have no idea who could have done such a thing. I hope you find him and bring him to justice.
Thank you for your time. Do you know the girls in the tapes?
Rose was a nice girl, the brown-haired girl. She was the sweetest girl on campus. I can't believe somebody hurt her. She and I were good friends. It's so sad to think that anyone would do such a thing.
Where did you last see them?
Rose was in the library yesterday. She was alone, but spotted her friend Avery. The two went to lunch together with a third friend who was waiting for them outside of the library around 4 p.m. that day. I didn't see anybody suspicious.
Do you have any idea as to who could have done this?
I'm not really well known around campus. I'm kind of a shy kid. I don't know too many people around here, so if someone were criminal or acting weird, I would be the last person to notice.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, her name is Rose? Well, don't get all fussy with me. There's thousands of students on campus. I'm not going to remember every single person's name. I said him because I can't imagine a girl doing something this horrendous. Maybe a girl would, but I wouldn't know. Leave an old man be.
detectives reviewed all of the evidence, and one piece of media led us to finding the bodies. A seemingly meaningless shot was edited over with circles and arrows all over it. Police had brushed it off as a piece of media meant to throw off the search, but as it turns out, the killer pointed these spots out as to where the two bodies were left. The third body was of another girl, named Lyora Phillips. It was later found that the footage of the two girls was filmed by Lyora for a documentary she was making, but the killer stole her camera after dumping her body into the trunk of a car. The rest of the shots were filmed by the killer, and seemed to represent what had happened to the previous victims. There were other pieces of media filmed of Lyora while she was still alive, but those pieces of media will not be released to the public due to its graphic nature. We spoke to the witnesses about Lyora as well as showed them the last photo taken of her, but none of them seemed to know who she was. Our prime suspect has fled the school, and police are attempting to track